You're listening to the What the Wrestling Podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Oh, you already know what time it is. What a terrible Survivor Series we had last night.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm hitting buttons early because this show sucked. Couple good points in the show. Great opener to the show. Decent ending to the show. But there's a lot of problems with the show, and we're going to get into them right about now. Keep your eyes glued to the screen. Look at the socials. If you want to follow me, RJD. Follow me, RJD10K on Instagram, RJ699 on Twitter, RJD199 on Snapchat, and most importantly, follow What's the Wrestling on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok. Without further ado, let's get this party started. Let's go! Yes, tis I, RJD here. What is going on, everybody? Out of the way. What's going on, everybody? RJD here. Welcome to your What the Wrestling Survivor Series recap. You have the socials. So if you don't know, now you know. Starting this YouTube channel over from scratch. Shout out to Jay Horton for the subscription. I only shout him out because that's my bro. Shout out to the Lakers. He hates the damn Lakers. But anyway, in all seriousness, starting the YouTube channel over from scratch. So please hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe to What the Wrestling on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Subscribe to the YouTube. I'm doing it from scratch. We're going to build this thing back up, keeping it moving. So let's talk about Survivor Series. Okay. So Survivor Series used to be way back in the day. Used to be something that we all cared about. Used to be a great show. Used to have meaningful things on Survivor Series. Not so much anymore, especially not in recent years. This show was not good. We had, the wrestling is the wrestling. Mostly the wrestling is always decent to great on these shows. The problem is the stories and the booking and the decisions that the front office people make no sense. Now, I want to talk, first things first, let's talk about The Rock. The Rock was so heavily promoted on this show, and yet they knew he wasn't showing up. We knew he wasn't showing up. The Rock knew he wasn't showing up because he's filming overseas and he can't come back and forth because, the little Rona thing going around. So he can't really do that because of the restrictions in place. So why would you heavily promote him as much as they did. This was a Rock Appreciation Night show. This is what it felt like. We got more freaking video packages and promos from past Rock segments than we have in a very long time. And my thing is, if you knew The Rock wasn't coming, why would you promote him as such? It kind of doesn't make any sense. And that's one of the things that irritated me about this show, is that the people at the Barclays, shout out to Brooklyn, the people at the Barclays, they didn't even leave right away, because after the main event, they expected The Rock to come out and do something, or show up, or a video from The Rock or something, but they didn't even get that. And which is crazy, because it's like, how do you promote The Rock so much knowing he ain't coming? That made no sense. They put themselves in the corner by doing that. That was very stupid.
You stupid.
They didn't have to do all of that crazy heavy promotion for The Rock if you knew he wasn't coming. And honestly, it looked like an ex-boyfriend begging for his girlfriend back. It looked really desperate. Oh, look, Rock, we love you, Rock. 25 years ago, you started that Survivor Series, Rock. Look at all the video packages we have for you. Look at everything that we're promoting. Look at these video packages, and look at how we're helping you out, and we're trying to promote the movie. And oh my God, there's a missing egg. Listen, we have a missing egg to promote your movie, because it makes sense, because we want you to come back, Rock. Don't you miss us? We miss you. Don't you miss us? Look at this egg we have. Your movie Red Notice. See, we're promoting it because we love you. Don't you love us? That shit look desperate as hell.
Get the fuck out of here!
Get some help.
Oh, hell no!
What the hell was WWE thinking? This shit looks so desperate. Like, please come back and love us, Rock. Please. I didn't get it. I didn't like it. It sucked. They didn't have to. Listen, appreciate the brother, because we all love The Rock, but you made it so heavenly, you made it so apparent that he was coming out at the end without actually saying he's coming out at the end. Why would you even promote it so heavily? Have one segment, keep it moving. And then the egg bullshit, we can get into that. What the hell is, first of all, Vince looks crazy. I don't know what he's doing with his body, with his face, but he looks crazy. I don't know what's going on. I hope he's okay. But he doesn't look all good. I know he's an older man. But still, hopefully he's all right. Secondly, what the hell is Vince back on TV talking about my missing egg? What?
You stupid.
Talking about the egg is worth $100 million, and it was gifted to me by The Rock. So who took my missing egg? Everybody's gonna be on Raw and SmackDown tomorrow, so I can find out who took my egg. Holy shit!
Stop it. Get some help.
Who thought this was a good idea? Who thought this egg nonsense was a good idea? Because it's not even a little bit. But somebody thought that this egg shit would be a good idea to have on TV. How did this pass the writers' room and Bruce and everybody else and Vince? This was stupid. I mean, if you're gonna do all of this and have The Rock be there at Survivor Series, cool. It didn't make sense, but okay. You're promoting the movie, The Rock is there. Or even if he had a video package, it makes sense. Promoting the movie on Netflix. Cool. Well, you did all that knowing he ain't there, knowing you don't have a video package. You couldn't come up with anything more creative than this.
Stop it. Get some help.
Another thing. Survivor Series didn't mean anything. The only legit things I wanted to see on this show was Becky versus Charlotte, Roman versus Big E. That's it. I didn't care about brand supremacy because there was just a draft. So all of these people on different brands, why would they be loyal to the brand? Why would I be loyal to SmackDown when I just got the SmackDown 2 weeks ago? Why would I be loyal to SmackDown? They didn't have nothing to fight for. I mean, Xavier Woods, shout out to him. He proposed that, we have some Royal Rumble stakes on the line. The winning five, the winning team of five gets to have their Royal Rumble spots, the last 5 spots in the Rumble, and they have a tournament to determine who comes out last, 30th, 29, 28, 27. That is a fantastic idea. I love tournaments. I love the high stakes because we all know the later you come in a Royal Rumble, the better chance you got. Shout out to Xavier Woods. He's a creative guy. You know who's not creative? Vince and Bruce and whoever else came up with this nonsense, and they didn't have nothing to fight for, so it didn't mean shit. And that was one of the problems.
Nope.
Because it didn't mean anything, Survivor Series. It was just a bunch of matches, and then it was over. Survivor Series used to mean something. I think the last good Survivor Series was the one that Keith Lee was in. I think that was 2 or 3 years ago when NXT was involved, and he had that thing with Roman Reigns, and he got over in that instant. But they cut him though, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Nope.
So I don't understand. It didn't make much sense. I'm gonna run through these probably quickly, and then we're gonna keep it pushing. But I did not like this show. It was not a good show. It had good moments, but it wasn't a good show. Not at all. So we start off the pre-show with IC champ Shinsuke Nakamura versus US champ Damian Priest. This whole thing is Rick Boogs got involved. So while he's doing his guitar thing on the outside, distracting Damian Priest, he gets mad and says, "Don't do that again." He had Nakamura in the chokehold about to win the match. Rick Boogs plays the guitar. Damian Priest stops winning the match because he was about to win. He stopped doing that, went outside, broke the guitar, hit Rick Boogs, and then subsequently hit Nakamura because he went Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde on everybody's. So he just hit him, got himself DQ'd. That is a shitty way to start a pay-per-view. The pre-show, it's still not a good way to start the pay-per-view.
Nope.
Wrestling was okay, decent, nothing special. Both these guys are good. They can both wrestle. Booking, very dumb. So, that didn't work for me. Moving on. Pay-per-view started with women's champ, Raw women's champ, The Man, Becky Lynch versus SmackDown women's champ, Charlotte Flair. Now, there was talk about this match going on last, and it probably should have went on last because of what happened with Roman and E at the end of the night. But this probably should have went on last. But they switched it up 3 hours before the pay-per-view was supposed to start, and this match went on first. Fine by me. This was the best thing on the show overall. I love this match. It was great. The end. Both these ladies brought it. They started off the match just beating the holy hell out of each other. They were trash talking. Talk your shit, Becky. Talk your shit. Charlotte said in the middle of this. This was great. We had a figure 4 by Becky Lynch. We had a disarm her by Charlotte. So both these ladies were doing everybody's their other person's moves, which was great. The end came when Flair locked in. Flair got hit with a big boot. That was a near fall. Becky came back with an inverted DDT and the rock bottom. And after the rock bottom, Flair got her foot on the rope. The action continued. They continued. Flair hit a huge moonsault. But Flair does these moonsaults and she never hits the opponent. She like throws her arm back, which is probably for the best because you don't want to hurt nobody, but still. Just kind of weird. So Flair hit the moonsault, threw her back inside the ropes. Then she tried to roll her up and pull the tights, but the ref caught her. So Becky Lynch reversed it and looked for the ref to see if the ref was looking at her, and then she held the ropes for extra leverage, and she wins the match. Now, I know I wasn't expecting a winner. Didn't I say Becky was going to win? I think I did say Becky. No. Yeah. I said Becky was going to win this in my predictions. I was right, but I really wasn't expecting a winner from this match. But this was good shit. Best thing on the show. They were intense. They were fiery. After the match, Charlotte smiled. They both went to each other's brands. Becky Lynch cut a very good promo, damn near in tears, at the end of the match, during a promo backstage. So I was very, very happy with this. Best thing on the show. I'm gonna keep saying it. 2 thumbs up for the ladies.
Perfect.
Guys, killed it out there. You killed it. This was, you know what this was? This was money. Now, moving on. The men's 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match. This had Raw versus SmackDown. Team Raw, Bobby Lashley, Austin Theory, KO, The Prince, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre, Jeff Hardy, King, Xavier Woods, Sheamus, and Happy Corbin. So, first things first. Owens started off the match. They were trying to get him to start. He started, said, "Screw you guys, I'm going home." Eliminated himself via countout. The next elimination was coup de grace to Happy Corbin. The next elimination was the Hurt Lock. The Hurt Lock was put on Mr. King Woods. He basically got tossed around. Then we had a double countout by Drew and Bobby Lashley because they don't want either of these guys to lose, so they got counted out. Then we had a brogue kick to Finn Balor, got him up out of there. Then we had Austin Theory, got rid of Sheamus, got him out of there. Then we had a Swanton Bomb to Austin Theory to have Seth Rollins and Jeff Hardy as the last people standing. Now, quick side note, people still love Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is not the Jeff Hardy of 5 or 10 years ago. He doesn't quite move as fluidly as he once did, but he's a consummate professional. He's an awesome worker, and the people really love him. I think he should go after Roman. They could get 1, maybe 2 title shots out of it, but if they devise a good story of him going for the title one last time, do I think he should beat Roman? No. But I think because of the reaction he got from the crowd tonight, I think they should at least give him one more run, man. Give the man one more run at the title, see what he can do. That's what I think they should do. Let's see if they do it. But the end came when Seth Rollins, he tried to hit Seth Rollins with another Swanton Bomb. Seth got the knees up, hit him with the stomp, TKO, see you later. This was good. I like what they did with Jeff Hardy, even though they lost. They should definitely give him one more hoorah, one more run at the title. But this was good. Seth Rollins is great. Jeff Hardy was great. This match was good. Not great, but it was good. Then we had 25 years of The Rock Battle Royal. This was extremely stupid. This shit should have been on the pre-show.
Nope.
Stop it. Get some help.
You stupid.
This should have been on the pre-show. This sucked. We had Pizza Hut, sponsored by Pizza Hut. We had everybody out there. Omos won. Omos basically had 12 eliminations in his Battle Royal, and he eliminated Ricochet. No selling everybody's stuff to get the win. This shit sucked. Moving on. We had the Raw Tag Team Championships, RK Bro versus the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, the Usos. This, I really liked. This was great. So we had a good back and forth match. The end came when there was a blind tag by Randy, by Randy to Matt Riddle, and Uso hit him with a super kick, and then he was gonna hit Matt Riddle with the splash, but Randy Orton came with the RKO from out of nowhere and got the victory. This was a solid match by 4 very good professional wrestlers. Love these guys. Love RK Bros. Love the Usos. We the ones. Love all these guys. This was dope. Good match. Solid shit. Nothing wrong here. Then we had the women's 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match. This also sucked. There were good spots in this match, but all in all, this match was not good. Not at all. So, we had The SmackDown side, Queen Zelina, Carmella, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks, Shotzi, Toni Storm, Natalya, and Shayna Baszler. So we had Carmella. Carmella got eliminated because she got distracted putting on her mask. That sucked. Then we had Zelina got eliminated. Baszler and Shotzi didn't want to tag in. And Storm hit her with that awesome looking swing neck breaker thing. I love that finisher. Shout out to Toni Storm for that. Liv Morgan hit the Oblivion on Toni Storm, got her out of there. Then Liv Morgan got put out of there by I think it was Rhea Ripley. No. So Baszler put on the cure for the clutch to Liv Morgan. Shotzi followed with a splash, and Banks eliminating her following a headbutt. So Banks got rid of Liv. Then Rhea Ripley got eliminated. So she goes out of there. And then Sasha Banks got eliminated because her own team literally just threw her out of the match. And yeah, she was in the ring and the ref kept counting, so it kind of looked bad because it's like she's in the ring 80% of the way. The ref should have stopped counting. We've seen it a million times. But her own teammates turned on her, which was dumb. Then Natalya got eliminated, got her up out of there. And then Shayna Baszler got eliminated, got her up out of there. And then the KOD to Shotzi for the win. So Bianca Belair basically made the entire women's division look like shit. The crowd only got into this when Sasha and Bianca were in the ring. The crowd really got hyped. They were chanting CM Punk. They did the fucking wave. They were not interested in this match until Sasha got in there with Bianca Belair. And that's bad because all of these ladies are good. They're good wrestlers. They're good storytellers. They can all go, but the booking was shit, and the crowd shit all on this. And you're in New York, you're in Brooklyn, you know the type of fans we have here. When they don't like something, they gonna let you know. CM Punk chants got cut off real quick by the guys in the back. We had AEW chants. We had a wave going on in the crowd. This could have been much better. WWE Championship match: Big E versus Roman Reigns, your tribal chief. This was the second best thing on the show. This was great. But the crowd was mostly quiet for this too. I mean, it was kind of boring in the beginning, but they picked it up towards the end. The last couple of minutes were really, really entertaining, and both of these guys really got involved. Reigns hit a spear for a near fall towards the end. He told Big E, "You don't deserve to be in the ring with me." He tried to put on the choke. Big E powered him up and hit the big ending, but Roman kicked out. He had his hand on the rope because he was too close to the rope. They went to the floor. Roman got launched off the steps, but then he reversed another one into a Superman punch. After they got in the ring, there was another Superman punch, and that was all she wrote for Mr. Big E. And then after that, we the ones. And then it slowly went off the air. No Rock, no nothing. It's over. So, like I said, this had really no implications at all. There was nothing really happening. There was nothing on the line. It was just a bunch of matches, and we'll see what happens. And that sucks because this should have been really good. So, and then like I said, we had this missing egg bullshit, which I talked about earlier. Yeah, wasn't feeling this, not at all. So they need to step it up. They need to do better. We'll see what happens, but this was not good. No. This was not good. So That's all I got for you guys. That's all she wrote. This is my recap. Monday Night Raw tonight. We will see who took my egg, pal. We'll see who took the missing egg. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna watch just to see what Vince has to say. This could have been a lot better. But we'll see what happens. RJD here. Thank you guys for rocking with me. Like I said, hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe button. Building a YouTube back up from scratch. Holla at me. It is RJD, and I am out. Peace.
Dom DeMarco.